the journey of making this record, these are stories that we were speaking to in our music at the time and that we speak to every time we play that music.
We're Ekko Astral with SoundExchange.
This is SoundAdvice.
How did Ekko Astral come together?
JL and I went to college together. We had a band in college. And then fast forward 10 years, I go down to DC and we relinked and started Ekko Astral. And then Miri was shortly thereafter. So,
when creating your group, what factors did you look for in creative partners for Ekko Astral, and like advice that you have for others looking to do the same?
Ekko Astral originated from a desire amongst all three of us to create music that spoke to something truer and higher than what we were seeing out in the ecosystem today. And what we would say to anyone who is trying to start a band today, trying to make music today, is to speak to something and to speak truth to power.
And find people you can work with that are okay with you speaking your truth.
Well, I want to congratulate you guys on your debut. I feel like that's a big step for you guys. So what was writing Pink Balloons like, and what did you prioritize when crafting that sound?
Pink Balloons actually came together relatively quickly. It was honestly, from a writing perspective, a matter of us just getting in a room and hashing out a lot of tunes that were speaking to how we felt at that time. This was a couple of years ago, actually, in 2023, when we recorded Pink Balloons. We were trying to look forward, look to the future, because we were feeling like music, and it's still true today, music is made in a moment, but not really looking ahead to what people in the future, when the music actually comes out, are gonna feel. For us, we were trying to, in the studio, conjure and cultivate what we felt people in the future would want to hear. The process of recording Pink Balloons, Liam, Miri, and I kind of saw ourselves as the triumvirate, so to speak. We were a triangle just pushing forward and trying to stay steadfast and true to what we believe in the music. And the journey of making this record, it's hard not to speak to the atrocities that are facing so many marginalized communities today, immigrant communities, Indigenous American communities, queer communities in the United States. These are stories that we were speaking to in our music at the time and that we speak to every time we play that music.
If you guys could give one piece of advice that's the best one that you guys have received so far in the industry to share with other artists, what would that be?
Don't try to change yourself too much to fit the molds of what you think is expected of you, because everybody's looking for something new.
Truthfully, Miri, the single best piece of advice I can imagine giving anyone is to be yourself, no?
Well, yeah, it's the same thing.
Fewer words.
Sure. Yeah. Be yourself.
Be yourself. Be yourself.